Welcome, everyone. Today is our June meetup, so we're trying to host meetups for the community once a month. Most likely, we're going to skip July because we're going to take, a little bit time off in the summer, and we'll come back in August. Um, we are a small startup. We are Vertex Home 3D. My name is Evgenia Simmons. You can call me Evie. I have Arjun here, who is the magic maker. He's the engineer. Honestly, amazing. I don't know how he does it, but he pulls a lot of magic. And the best part is that we're fixing all the bugs. So our developers and creators can focus on the content because the content is pretty much what's important, right? That's what makes the difference between different applications, while all the infrastructure is pretty much the same. And what we're doing, we're building a standalone framework. It's not a new metaverse platform. It's not something that you go to build your apps on, like environments on top of. We are building a Unity package that you take from GitHub, you install it, and we have a very good explanation how to do that, how to install it, and we're going to be updating our tutorials. And you are building your own standalone applications, right? So who is this framework for? The primary target audience in the last few months, we kind of was looking who is the target audience. We did a few pivots. The businesses, right? So we found out that businesses and organizations, whether you're education, whether you are enterprise, pretty much everybody across the industries are now looking into virtual reality development. It's called, I heard this term and I'm actually really mind blown, called quiet adoption of VR. So a lot of businesses, they might not be loud about it, but pretty much across all industries, they all looking into having extension of their brand in virtual reality because they understand the power of this 3D immersive experience for their customers. I feel like companies that are behind, and actually we did have a conversation with, I think, Mark recently, when he said that one of his old companies is also scrambling now because they were not paying attention to VR for a long time, and now they see how people adopting that VR, and they like, oh, we have to jump on the board. So we are here to kind of bridge this gap between this engineering backend and the artistic front end, right? To take care of all of the issues. So, and also please feel free to ask any questions. And Lori, if you have any, if you want to interrupt me and say there's a question in the chat, feel free to do that.
Will do.
Okay, thank you. So I have just a couple of small slides before I jump into Unity, and Arjun will do the update, the big update. Introduction, I pretty much already did it. And also we're gonna show all the updates that we did in the last 2 months. We released January 30th, and we already, this is our biggest update. A ton of improvement, a ton of improvement in the workflow, and then I'll do a small demo, and then we do Q&A. We have a newsletter, so a newsletter comes in once in a while, and we have enough information. If you would like to give us your information, so just email me, info@vertex13d, say I would like to be join the newsletter, and then you will be able to keep up with the updates. So now, I think I might just give Arjun the floor because he will show all of the updates that we have. Or a couple of other things I want to show you. Please go to our, hold on, website. Where is my stuff? Hold on one second. Oops. Just a second. So if you go to our website, come on, open. It's called Vertex Home 3D. We have a link to our example app, which is going to be in the next week or two. We're going to update it with our latest framework as we're brushing up on all the remaining little bugs. If you go to tutorials, so tutorials are walking you through the installation or a couple of videos. We're going to replace this video with this one, the current one. Also, what we've done, the update is huge. However, the workflow is is staying the same, right? What we did a lot of shortcuts. So in the next few days, I'm going to be updating as well. So nothing fundamentally changed in the way how you are setting up the framework, just improved workflow, just improved, just a lot of things are better now. So use this for now, and it will be updated in the next few days. So I'm going to send it as well to the chat. All right. So do I have anything from me? I don't think so. Arjun, you want to take over?
Yeah, sure. So let me share my screen. Is it visible for everyone? Hello.
Yes, it's visible. Yes.
Yeah. So first step is like we just updated this starter kit with the latest update. Like we did like we switched this whole project from Oculus plugin to the OpenXR. So you can also make it for like the other headsets as well. But yeah, like it will be into the future. And yeah, like here is the video and description. Yeah, like we in this thing, like here we create like the very cool SDK stuff from we provide like the step-by-step installation, how you can do like the project setup, how can you use like different features like animations features. Suppose you want to load any object from the addressables, like suppose you have like a very big environment and it's you want to load it in the partially like one by one, so you can also do it from there. So yeah, just clone the repo and yeah, like import this thing and clone the repo and yeah, then open into the 6.1.3. Otherwise, you will get the errors. So yeah, and here is the everything you have. Like there is this three scene, like the login scene, home scene, and addressable scene, which you should have to put it into the build setting here and make sure like you put like the login scene first, then home scene, and then addressable scene. Don't like what is it? Don't swap any scenes into the hierarchy. Otherwise, you will get the issues. Yeah. So here is the like Vertex from Feed SDK tab. First of all is the project setup. So here we provide like the proper guidance, like what you have to do. Like so first one is the like a player setting. So when you tap on this, and so it will open the player setting where you can put your company name, product name, version name. So whenever you upload the APK on the Quest store, and after you want to provide a new update, so you have to change the version from here. Here you can put like here you can put like icons and other stuff. And yeah, when you want to upload the APK onto the Quest, then that APK should be signed in APK. So for that you have to create like a key store. So from when you tap on here, so here you can create a new key store. Otherwise, if you already have the key store, then you can use that key store as well. But yeah, let me show you so how you can do. So press on the key store manager, so it will open this window. And here you can do like create new anywhere. Yeah, like just let me create a new folder. Stop. And you can make a key store name like whatever your project name. So one and do like a vertex on 3D key store. So yeah. And here you have to put a password. So let me put my password.
And this is an important step so we can publish to the MetaQuest store, right?
Yes, yes. And here you have to provide the alias and the password again. Make sure to save the password somewhere else. If you forget this password, then you will lose the access of the APK. It's like you will not be able to upload that APK again onto the Quest store. Once you have to create like a new key store and you have to upload uh, again. And here you have to do something same, and you're like, this is the option. these are the requirement, like the password and alias this thing. And here you can do like add key, yes, and here already key, and here you have to enter the password, alias, yes, thing. And yeah, like after that, you can create an APK and you can upload on the Questor. So it's very simple. Yeah. So the second one is like open photo server setting. So from here, like it will open this thing. So where you have to put the IDs to access the multiplayer. So here, like in this application, we have like two functionality. First one is the multiplayer synchronization, and second one is the voice chat. So means like in this app, like you can do like a voice communication between the people. So yeah, for that you have to add the voice ID and the phone ID. You can do it by going to the photo engines website, and you can create like your own APK and just copy the ID and paste it here. Another is like there is one app version. So what is the use of the app version? Suppose you are developing something and you already upload the APK onto the App Store, onto the Play Store, and you are also developing here. So if you don't want to like merge that thing, like suppose like there is one user like who is playing the game from the Quest Store, and here you are doing like a what can say uh, bug fixing, and you are playing from here. So you don't want to match both users, then you have to change the app version. So yeah, so app version is like used to like if app version is used to create like a what can I say match the people on the same version. So yeah, and that is the fixed region. So the use of the fixed region is like suppose like you have like lots of user all around the world, like some of the user from the USA, some of from the Canada, and yeah, that type stuff. So if you don't do like the if you didn't provide like fixed region, so they will connect to their own local server, like in the local region. But yeah, if you provide like the fixed region, like here you can provide anything, EU, US, like you can check it this region name onto the Photon engine website. Yeah.
And do the
Oh,
default settings that it comes with
no,
typically
no.
work for most
In the
people,
default,
or do you have to
yeah.
change them?
By default, like it will be like empty. You have to do it like manually. Yes. And the next one is like we have like the system setup. So you have to log in. So here you when you tap on that, so it will open this window, and here you have to currently I'm not connected with the system, so just press on like the connect to system ion.
And cesium is for the geotagging, so that's an
Yes,
optional one, right?
yes, and here you can log in, and yeah, once you do it allow, then it will be authorized and you can access everything. Yeah. And yeah, that's the thing for the project setup. And another thing is like the scene database. So in the scene database, we create like the lots of changes. Like from now on, like you can create the categories. Suppose like in your app, like you have like the lots of worlds and you want to categorize. Like some of the worlds are the museum, some of are the games, some of are the what can say the tourist places or geospatial or whatever, like the events or something. So you can create like from here, like here I create like a for thing. So here you just have to create a, like a plus button and provide like your category names and environments, like environment name, world keys. So world key means like whatever the name of the scene, you have to put it here. So yeah, and here you can provide like the description, and yeah, like here you have to provide like how you want to load that scene from remote or from the local. And there is one boolean which is called the fly mode. So you can enable and disable the fly mode into the particular scene. Before that, like we was only having like a fly mode into the geosphere, into the system scene. But now you can manage the access from this database. Let's go, and here is the creator toolkit. So in the creator toolkit, there is like a lots of option we provide, but yeah, like we will check it later because there is like many of things, and I will show you the by creating some examples. Another one is the build addressable. So here we make it like much easier for them like to manage the addressables thing. So let me put it this window here. So suppose you don't know about the addressables, then just tap on the visit tutorial and it will redirect to your website and you can check it out the tutorials. We will update the tutorials very soon. So now it's like you want to open the addressable groups. So just tap on it and here you it's your addressable groups. So where you can like create a group and you can put the scenes there. Here you can see you can put the scenes and you can also do like the labeling. Yeah. And there is like addressable profiles. So from where you can create like a different profiles and into the profile you can set the custom paths like here like from where you want to load the path. So here you have to put the path of the server where you uploaded that bundles once you've done the things. As of now, I'm doing like the building. And another thing is like, suppose like once you're done with the addressables, like once your addressables build, then you want to go to that particular folder, like where your bundles are there into their PC, then just press on like open catalog folder. Then here you are. Here is your bundles. Yeah. Was currently this is the local bundles, but yeah, like if you made it for the remote, then it will show you the server data path. Yeah. And yeah, like so and yeah, like we create like a two new buttons, which is called create a local group and create a remote group. So suppose you want to create a new group instead of this like a remote scenes or local scene, then you can create from here, like create a remote group. So it will get here and you can like rename, like I want to rename as like audio clip or something. Yeah. And here all the remote related setting will be here. So yeah, same as for the local group and yeah. Here like after that like you have to build the addressable. So when you build the addressable, then it will clean the what can I say previous bundles from that files, like from the server data folder and create a new bundles. And after that, once the bundles are done, then you have to upload into the server and then you have to copy the public URL of your catalog file here. If you are using like the Google Cloud, then you just have to you just have to put your Google Cloud bucket name here and your addressable catalog name here. And here is like a catalog file name. So from here, like you can manipulate the catalog file name. So yeah, like suppose here I create like here I put in like a vertex from 3D addressable catalog. So when you build the addressable, then the addressable catalog file be named as a vertex from 3D addressable catalog. Yeah. And here you have to press the save catalog setting, otherwise it will not be saved. And suppose like you want to clear the cache, like, and you want to test like how it's working or not, then you can press this one. So here clear the cache from here. So that's the thing into the build addressables. And yeah, like suppose like you have the remote group and you want to make it like a local, then you can change it from the here like a local and the remote. Other settings will be the same. The next thing is like here like everything like for every object or every scene like we are creating the labels. So to create the labels is for the memory optimization. So if you create a label wise, like I create like the ocean villa and the label. So you can make a label same as the scene name or the object name which you want to load. So yeah, to use the label is for like what can I say for the performance and memory related uh, memory optimization related things. So yeah, like here you can just tap on manage label and put a +1 and here you can create the labels and assign it to here. to create a bundles, like to create addressables, and you just have to drag and drop the object, scenes, video, texture, whatever, just here. Yeah. So this is for the addressables. And the next one is the creator toolkit. So into the creator toolkit, like here are the different options you have, like the XR cam object that will put it here and close this window for now. So into the XR game object, like suppose there is like you have like a one ball, a 3D object ball, and you want to make it like a grabbable, then just press on like uh, make grabbable, then all the necessary script will be attached to that object. And another is like make grabbable with respawn. So when you use that one, so after a particular time, uh, it will be back to their original position. And yeah, that like we create like this some examples like create a cube grabbable and some. Let me open the motion with them. Open. So yeah, here if I press this one, so it will create an example of the cube, like which is grabbable. Yeah, like, and suppose you want to do it like a snap and swap. So this is the example of the snap and swap. So yeah, when you grab this diamond and put it here, then this Susan will turn into the teapot. And when you back to this diamond to this original place, then it will turn back to the Susan. And there is like other functionality as well. Another thing is like there is we create like the attach trigger event. So let me show you the example. For that, like you have to create a 3D object. So here we create like a 3D object, a cube. Let me do it into the center. Okay. So with some
So this panel shows all the one-click functionality, adding features that you had before. They're just now like co-located, and you've added
yes.
more functionalities or features.
Yes, yes. So here you have like a 3D object. Suppose you want to do something when the player trigger with this object. So here like we provide like the two things. Like you can check from the tag or you can check from the cam object. So from the tag means like here you write written like the player tag. So any of the object which have like the player tag trigger with this one, and it will call the event. So like suppose like when you when the player trigger with this one, so you want to hide the object. Uh, Suppose you want to hide this sphere. Okay. So what I will do, and yeah, like here we have the boolean. So from there, like uh, you can restrict the what can say you can restrict these events. So like if you want to call only for the once, then you have to check this event. And if you want to check continuously, then you have to uncheck these events. We have like the both events like enter and exit. Yeah, like this you can use it for like to open the door and close the door. Like once player come into this area, particular area, then the door will open. And after once the player move from that position, then it will become a close. So for that thing, you can use this event. Let me assign this sphere. And what should I want to do is like when you enter, then it will be disabled. And when you exit, then it should be enabled. So yeah, that's the thing. And we will see that example once I play the game. That's the thing into the this section. Another thing are the examples like create a snap and swap. So we'll create this example like this. But for now, we don't need that thing. Another thing is like we create like a player position feature. So it for like to spawn the player into the particular position. Currently, like it's on player position, player is spawning at the 000. So after the to manage that thing, like you can create like custom player spawn point. So just tap on this one. So it will create a spawn point, something like this. And you can like you can manage that thing like from here, and you can also like rotate. So suppose like player will spawn, then it should be look something like this direction, this direction. So yeah, you can do it from that. So yeah, like I create in this scene, like I create like some of the spawn point. You can check this second, third, and fourth. But yeah, for now, let me remove this thing. So yeah, we can test it very fast. This one. So, another is like UI elements presentation and dev tools. So we will check it later. First, let's try this one. So yeah, into the dev tools, like here I create like one building mode, which is called scene changer. So when you press the scene changer, so you can change the scene immediately, which is located into the build settings. So let me open the login scene. And here I want to, I found that one thing like whenever you want to test it into the editor, then you have to write it something like XR device simulator, and then you have to drag and drop. So yeah, we also make that functionality as much easier. So you just have to press this one, and the XR device simulator will be into the scene. Yeah. You can go. Let's go to the machine VLAN. Yeah. So here you are getting the error, or you didn't put like a what can I say photon server key. Yeah. But I will put it later. Yeah. Another thing is like there is the presentation to machine VLAN. Like suppose you want to create a slideshow for your like event or for your like introduction, then just press on this one. So it will create a slideshow here. And you can like do you can rotate and manage things by your own. So yeah, to create a slideshow, like here we provide like the some example, like the some slide example. So you can just duplicate the slide and put your like whatever materials you have here. And yeah, that's the thing. And once you create a slider, then put that sliders into this slide list. And yeah, that's it. And it will work automatically. And yeah, this slideshow will work on the both like into the network scene and into the like a normal scene as well. So yeah, that is the slideshow. And yeah, you want to create like a video player and just press on the video player. And here you will be have the screen, like the video player with the functionality. Like here you will be here we are showing the video player time, video player length, and that's the thing. Let's do it into the like login sim. Yeah, if you see this example, then into the environment, like we are playing the video into the skybox using this feature. Like here is like a create 360 video player. So when you press this one, so it will create a object, and from using that object, you can like do that thing. Like
And
it's a
these are
skybox.
all, these can be controlled from within the scene when you're in the headset, is that right? They have like play and advance like buttons in.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Like this create 360-degree video, like it will play like idea like before like you what you have to do, like you have to create a, like a render texture, then assign it to the video player, then assign it to that skybox material texture. So it was like a very big you have to do like a lots of it. So we reduce that thing. You just have to create this thing and yeah, like just assign the video here. Yeah, that's it. And it will be played. And we are generating the render texture at the runtime. And yeah, like here, like we have the feature, like you can clear the sky. So like if it's true, then once the video finished, then the skybox become the normal as you have previously. So yeah, that's the feature. And yeah, like we also have like the show UI. When suppose you want to show UI like like this video player, then you can do it same as well. So yeah, and this I'm playing the video from the link. So yeah, let me show you. So when I'm playing, here you can see, like here you can see the time, like the total time and the current time. And from here you can manipulate the
Nice.
video. But yeah, it's if like this. And it also has the sound.
There's a question in chat. Can you enter the video link like from YouTube while you're in the world?
And no, like so YouTube and other platform as providing they are having the encryption, so you cannot play the YouTube video. But yeah, whatever you can do, like you can put that your video onto the public server, like where you are uploading the bundles, and yeah, from there you can create a link and paste it here like this. And let me show you like how it looks when you play into the skybox.
So you're saying you have to do it, you have to plan ahead and embed it in the app. There's not a way to enter a link from within the app.
Yeah, so here you can see like it's playing into the skybox video. Yeah, we seen like these two things.
Sorry, on your note about playing the video from the web, is it possible to have like a web browser so that you can put the video in like from YouTube? Because I can sort of see the use case where you're in this world with some people and you might want to show each other stuff. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes, like like we tried that thing like
Yeah, did it
in the
work?
separate process.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, it's work, but yeah, like for that, like it will play the video automatically if you have the proper URL. But yeah, and another option is like into the assistant, like there is some plugin provide that facility to play the YouTube video by that URL. Like you can play the live video and the pre-recorded video. I did that type of work into the mobile application. But yeah, like you can use that package, but it's like very costly, around like $700 or something. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
One
Yeah.
thing
So
that
what?
one thing that we're working on, this is very kind of bare bone core features, but one thing we want to do is the marketplace that will be particularly designed for this framework where developers, artists can create. As you guys grow, you want different things, you want fancy UI, you want web view, all of that stuff. So we can't physically provide all of that. So that will be through plugins, through marketplace eventually, yeah.
So if you're someone who creates that kind of functionality and it works in Unity, then you can sell it
Mhm.
or make it available to the community
Yep.
in the marketplace.
And yeah, like here we go like the audio players. Just press the thing. So like suppose you want the background music, then you can do it from here. And yeah, like so here you can see like the some type of gizmos, like the sphere. So like if you want it as a like a spatial audio, like a 3D sound, and you can use it like this, create a 3D audio player. So yeah, here. And from here, like you can create like the distance. Like suppose the player within this range, then it will listen the sound, otherwise not. So so we create this functionality, like we create this gizmos. Like if you are using the audio player from here, You just have to assign the audio source and audio clips here. It will be auto assigned, like when you press this one, so it will create a new one. So you don't have to do it here. You just have to assign like the audio clips here only. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's the thing into the presentation tool. And yeah, like there is another thing is like you can suppose you want to play your video into the, like some of the 3D show, some of the 3D object, then you can do it from here, like the 3D render. So here you just have to assign the assign your like a 3D object render, and it will be play the video into that one. Currently it's a box.
Joanne is
Yeah,
asking if we can create multiple audio files and the avatar can select which one they want.
Yeah, it's that's so possible there.
I think it also depends on optimization, right? You have to make sure everything is nicely optimized and doesn't.
Yeah, for that, for this thing, like they have to create like the custom code, so they can select like there will be the buttons and they can select the audio file which they want. And yeah, like in the every building blocks, we get like the separate functionality. So yeah, like you can play restart and that type of stuff. So let me create a button.
Is the
And-
remote delivery set up so that we can offload some of those?
Yes, yeah. For that thing, like you can also play audio, videos, and other stuff from the addressables
Yeah.
as well. So yeah, like we create this that things into here as well. So here you can see like what audio like. Okay, here is the video player. So here you can see like there is one boolean here, like load video from addressables. So if you tap on that one, then you just have to pass the video key, like where you did it from here. Video clips. So yeah, let me put it here. Okay. So here's the video, and here you can create the labels. So video key means like the name of the video or the file of the video or any other files. You have to put it here. Just like. So yeah, so currently I will use the onboarding video. So I will paste it. I drag it into the group, then do the like a simplified addressable name. So you can see the name very clearly. Yeah, you can also create a labels like this onboarding video, save it. Okay. And now like I have to put the video key here. Okay. And let's see. So it will play the video from the addressables. Here here there is no video clip, okay? And let's do. Oh, it's getting some error like onboarding video key without. Let's see. Oh, we didn't assign. So, here we assign the label, and now see. I think there is some issues like with the addresses, but yeah, like it will be sorted. Yeah.
Do you have to move it to the audio clips? And I think
No.
it might be setting up with a remote for you, no?
Yeah. Like cause like we didn't build the addressable, cause we just put it here. Like we didn't make the addressable. So for that, like we will go to the vertex on 3D, build addressable, and just let's do the build addressables.
We have another question. Um, can you have multiple audio files and the avatar can select which one they want? You may have already covered that. And then on a similar note, it would be cool if the player could put in a URL of their own music from Spotify or another music provider. Is that possible?
And no, it's not possible because like the Spotify and other like audio platform, they have their own system for the encryption, so other people cannot use that audio. Otherwise, so yeah. But for that, like suppose you already have that audio file, then you can put it on like a Google Cloud or somewhere, and then you can play it from there. Yeah. But for that, like I think I can create a functionality like which will be available into the next release. Okay. So yeah, here we create the bundles, and now it will not be get any errors. So this thing like whenever you put any like a object like image, video, audio here, so it will not load it automatically. For that, you have to build the addressable as we did it from here. Okay. So now it will play the video. See.
We have a comment in the chat. As someone building real-time VR experiences for client-based or educational environments, how flexible is Vertex Form 3D when integrating with real-world data or APIs like live dashboards, Internet of Things feeds, or custom CMS systems? That's a good
Yeah,
question,
for
but
that, for that thing, yeah, you have to hire some developer. Yeah, currently,
Oh,
like this is like you cannot. This framework is only used so you can know you don't have to create a project from the scratch. So yeah, but yeah, like this thing is possible.
I can tell you that it is as flexible as Unity is. So what I can tell you, we don't block. You can do whatever you want, like extend it. This is actually our own use case as a company because we have enterprise client right now who is using this framework, and we are actually having a meeting tomorrow to talk about integrating their API into our framework because we're going to be connecting them with the backend that they develop in custom software. And it's Unity, that's the amazing thing with Unity. You can do so many things, and we have absolutely no guards there or firewall or anything like that. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I like to tell people about Vertex Form 3D is that everything that Unity is capable of, and everything that VR is capable of, you can do here. This is just like a great starting point.
And yeah, like this is the here you can see once we build the addressable, then video is floating.
Arjun, if you want to do like a few words about the scene switching, I know for everyone, for me, I use it all the time. If you go to scene switching and show the teleport, I know Mark has a lot of those things in his project. If you go to scene switching,
Ah, yeah, sure. Let me do it. Okay, so let's go to the home scene. So yeah, like let's do the like a scene switching. So in the scene switching, like we have like the three options. First one, like it's a create a scene switching viewer. So when you press it, so it will create one button. Like let's go. And yeah, like once that here you have to put the scene name in which you want to teleport. So here I'm putting the games, and yeah, like here we provide the option like you want to enable the fly mode or not into that game. Here is the like that thing. This is the scene switching. So for that, you have to tap. User have to tap on that button, so it will goes to that. It will goes to that particular scene which you write it here. And the next one is the create scene switching teleport. So when you press it, so it will show you this teleport, which is looks very nice
it looks
like
actually really
this.
nice on game because they will have all those particles. It's
Particles
cool, like a teleport.
like this. And yeah, so in the scene switching teleporter, like whenever it creates, so here you have to like in every aspect of the scene switching components, you just have to enter the scene name and just check like you want to enable or disable the fly mode from here. So yeah, that's the thing. So here, like, what we will load? So we will load like the ocean villa of that. So here is the ocean villa. Okay. So when layer trigger with that one, so I will move to the like ocean villa. Okay. And another thing, like suppose you already have the 3D object. So suppose I have like suppose I have the cylinder and I want to make it like a teleportable object. Then just use like this one, maximum switching teleport. So yeah, it will attach the script and
And you
what
can
should
disable the mesh, and so people not gonna see the mesh, and then but they will still be able to change the scenes, which is another thing people love doing in VR.
yes. So it will be like a campfire. Okay. So that's the thing now. So these are the scene switcher. And there is like the U elements like and that was so like let's test this out. We have like the three things and let me like this something like that. Okay. So now we're going to the login scene. Let's go to the dev tools and add like a simulator. Yeah. And yeah, like we create like we now from now on we are using like the spatial keyboard provided by the Unity XR XR interaction toolkit. So you just you don't have to do anything to use that keyboard. You just have to create like the input file and it will auto when you save the scene, so it will automatic attach the scripts and handle that thing. So when you press on that thing, so it will show you this keyboard.
By the way, we
Like
didn't even talk about the mixed reality. When you're in there, you can use your hands and start typing your name.
here you can see like here you can enter your name. And yeah, whenever you want to close the keyboard, then you can press on this button. So it will close the keyboard. And I can't, and let's go to the things. And here you can see, like,
Oh,
this
nice.
is the same switch. But due to like we didn't add that like API, what can I say, photon ID, that's why it was coming back. Same as for this one. That is that.
Yeah, Lori, I use it now all the time. I just drop, teleport, name of the scene, and boom, you're switching.
Yeah,
And
that's
yeah, there is also like the let's go. So when we press, so it will
Yeah,
jump
you
to
need
that
the
scene.
photon.
But yeah, it was like we didn't use like that ID, so that's why it's not working.
I think players find that so much more intuitive when they can just walk into a teleporter and go somewhere rather than having to figure out the button configuration to open up a menu and then look through a menu. So this is awesome. And yeah, the photon configuration thing. I don't know if everybody understood, but part of the earlier functionality that Arjun was going over was setting up photon settings, and so it will function in your project once you've got all that stuff set up. We got a comment saying this all looks great, smiley face. Thank you.
Thank you.
And in the dev tools, like there is like another functions like create a network sync. So what it did this thing? So this sync event will work on to the network sync only. So into the sync network. So suppose you want to do something so which will reflect in all over the network. So yeah, you can assign that events here and you can call it like,
Yeah.
I will show you. Let's make it a like one button. So here I create a like one button. Okay. And suppose when I want to disable this object. Okay. So it should be hidden for all the players. So into the sync event, like which I created by pressing this one, I created network sync event. So I will assign that platform, or you here you can create your like or your own custom script and your own custom function, and you can assign that function as well here. But yeah, as of now, like we are using the unities by default. So here I create the network event, so which will disable this option. Okay. So yeah, and how you can call this event. So suppose like the into your game, like there's the button. So when player press that button, so you want to open the door, which should be reflectable all over the player. So you can do that. So on pressing the door, so here I create like one button and just like a on add plus button and assign that sync event here and XR network sync event and just press on that network event. So when user press that button, so this platform will disable for all of the players. So yeah, that's the good thing for like this network sync event. Another is like we can create like the animation thing. So you want to do the animation like into the position, rotation, or movement or scaling, and you can do it like so. Here I create like one cube and I want cube animation. So it should be goes on like here, 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 here. So what I will do, so let me make it as 0, 0, 0 and just press on this one, like a attach animation handler. So it will give you the, okay. Okay, so let's remove this cube for now. Here I will create the cube and animation handler. So here is some issue, like I will fix it like in the while. But yeah, like when you press this button, so it will attach this script, and here you can like do like the position, whatever scale related animation. So here I'm doing like the position and what should be the end value. So I want to make this cube something like this. Okay. So I will copy this and pass it that end value here. Okay. And it should be like a linear, and I want to do like into the looping, and the loop type is yo-yo. So yo-yo means like it will do the animation from like a start to end and end to start. So this is called the loop type, yo-yo loop type. And here we create like the buttons, like 4 buttons, which you can manage at the runtime. So I'm playing. And yeah, it's not working because we already put that object there. So yeah,
I think that we
that's
need
good.
to probably create like a separate tutorial for the whole kit because we have a ton of things going on there. And again, as creators, we would like you to come join us and test everything, report bugs, let us help, fix everything.
Yes.
I I think I think we need to take we're all already an hour into the meetup. I think we're gonna take a few questions. And then maybe we'll do a quick demo of like how the whole overall framework looks out of the box. And yeah, if you guys wanna turn on your microphone, do a comment and ask us any questions.
I could just quickly ask, in the last one you had all the lovely stuff from the XR interaction toolkit, blah, blah, blah stuff. Is that all still working as it was before?
Yep. Everything works the same. The only thing what's going to happen in the next month is we are getting onboarding a photon engineer. So he's going to be removing the photon pun folder and he's going to be replacing everything with Fusion. And he will update every single item that we have there, right? So everything, and also what you have in the XR Interaction Toolkit. Actually, Arjun, if you want to open the games room, this is what he's talking about. If you guys new here, we are trying to pull all those little pieces and put them into SDK. So you don't have to go grab them from that scene. So you go through the SDK and you will just like spawn the objects. You want to turn off the gizmos so I can see. So this room, guys, has a ton of different little things that you can grab from there. If you need some, like a door opening, the keys, there's a game, there is a climbing wall, you can pour a water on a plant and the plant will grow. This came with Unity and we just adjusted it for multiplayer use. But we're pulling those pieces and putting them into SDK. Yeah, it will all work. And then you can light a candle there as well. Yeah.
This
There's
is all great. Sorry, I'm just barging in. I'm really amazed that you're doing all of this stuff. I don't understand the whole context of all this, but I've been working in this sort of field for ages, and I had to step away from doing this kind of stuff. But you've gone really well. I mean, really far, and I'm really excited to share it with people. And the fact that you've open sourced this is really like a fantastic contribution, I think. And I had a question though about it's OpenVR, yeah, and it's we can put it on the Quest, but can we put it on other headsets too easily?
That's the point of today's meetup, to kind of like unveil that we've been working really hard for OpenXR. It originally was Oculus integration, and it took us, how many clicks do you have? He sent me a screenshot of clicks per day he did, like thousands of clicks that he was switching, moving folders. It's like crazy, guys, how much work we did. So
Yeah,
yes, OpenXR is supported right now. You can build for MetaQuest, you can build for Pico, you can build for desktop, whatever, right? You want to speak on that, Arjun?
Yes, now, you can move that this project to capable for the MetaQuest, Pico, and other headset as well. But yeah, the main thing is suppose you want to develop for the Pico, then you have to add their SDK and you have to do some changes into here, like into the XR, just that thing, and it will be workable for the Pico headset as well.
And another thing, we're going to be adding all of those explanations. And we are starting to, we started to interview engineers for WebGL, because WebGL is a big part for everybody, especially for me. So we're going to be trying to add that as well, the WebGL support.
Yeah, it's really exciting, the WebGL stuff. I haven't done enough of it, but I think it's the future of XR.
Another thing we did is those where you can see this UI, it comes in by default, and we have different options guide explaining how to use hand gestures. A little awkward. It's like learning how to walk. It's kind of weird, but you kind of start to getting feel for it. Snapping fingers, open, setting UI, snapping out the finger, open. I was wondering if I can run a demo right now.
Yeah,
We
sure.
have a few comments and questions in chat too.
Go ahead.
Should I read them out while you're up? So Mariam says Vertex Form 3D is exactly what the XR dev world needed: modular, intuitive, and finally solving the real pain points. Huge respect to the team. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Joanne asks, can you say more about 360 video? I want to create a planetarium using dome format. Do you see this as the same or different? I don't want the skybox to be in the video in other worlds. I want people to go inside a dome shape and see the video, which is formatted to dome.
Yes. So for that, you can use that render video mode. So there you have to assign that your dome 3D object to that.
Can you guys see my screen?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So this is the framework. Do I have it set up? Oh wait, that's your APK. Yes, it should work. So
yes, it will work.
this is my Okay, let me see if I trigger the hand tracking.
Fine.
So this
Rafaela says, fantastic job, congrats, and also asks, how does cesium work? How to import a site? And so maybe
I'll
we'll
show
save that
you.
for after
Yeah,
this.
we will get like the short videos for all the functionality. It will be available very soon. Yeah.
Hold on, let me click a little bit, clean up. I'm still learning how to type with my fingers.
You can type it from here, and you can also
Yeah.
use the pinch for that.
So let me show again. It takes a while. You have to put down your controllers, and then your hands are gonna start looking. Okay, so and then the teleportation is like you put your finger
Like this
oops,
and pinch.
too far. Pinch like this. Can you see my fingers?
Yeah, we see the
Yeah.
outline. It's really nice.
I
It's very
still
clean.
like my controllers, guys. It's fine, you know, but it's great because a lot of times my controllers would die and I'm in the middle of an event. So I'm like, now I don't have to leave the event. So this is the games room that we were talking about, which has all the interactivity that you can steal from there to your own projects.
The new menu is really nice too.
Oh yeah, you like it? Look how cool it is.
Yeah, you get all that feedback about like
Yeah.
whether you want to favorite it or see more info and then actually load in.
Yeah, you can
Super
favorite.
nice.
And then geospatial, and then these are going to be your own categories. You change the name of whatever you guys want to have. And
that
all this environment,
geospatial
they
that
came,
geospatial categories where you'll find some cesium stuff, right?
yep, right here. Let me go there in a minute. Let me go to the games room. All of this is also synced in multiplayer. I think this one still doesn't work, Arjun, this one. I remember we had a problem with that. Then we have different interactions here.
Oh, poor piggy. Yay!
Then we have light. Again, if you want to use it, usually we will try to put them all into SDK. This one we're using in one of our current projects. I just took
Hooray!
the whole platform and I'm using this. Yeah.
This is so fun.
Then this game, I don't think this is synced in multiplayer. We have to check.
No, this is
I
not
don't think
syncing
it's
into
synced,
multiple.
but we
Yeah,
will
of course.
sync it later. Then there's a door opening.
Rafaela comments, this is really fun.
Yep, you can play, we can create escape room in here, I think. So this drawers, I think, was not working last time I checked. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. So and then this is the UI opening in the hand. Why do I have this weird black thing? Weird. Okay.
Maybe something to do with the stream.
Yeah. So this is
Yes,
an,
it's the stream.
we have watch that you can put emojis.
Emotes in the game or in the app. That is so
Yeah.
cool.
Yep.
And it's syncing into the multiplayer, so
Yeah.
other people can show on your forehead, on the up on your head.
Oh, that's awesome. I saw that being really useful in another platform. I can't remember what it's even called, but like it really helps. So like when somebody's talking, if other people can emote without like interrupting, that is really cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you can also add your more emotes there. Like we will provide into the video, so where you just have to drag that image. Like you can also put your like a company logo there, so it will be works as an emote. We provide like the separate scriptable object for that. Yeah.
So for the geospatial, I'm a big geospatial fan. This is my background. I'm actually going to Cesium conference next week. We'll learn a lot more. There's a very easy option to pick any location in the world and just plug in the coordinates, latitude and longitude, and then you will be able to be in any location around the world. We also have moon terrain, which they recently, a few months ago, when they are released that, we immediately implemented it. Also, what we've created is something that you're not gonna find in any other package because the Cesium came in with a lot of bugs, custom bugs that we fixed. Not custom bugs, but bugs that we fixed.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
man is that teleportation bug.
Teleportation was problem. There was UI glitching. There was a ton. Another thing we're fixing right now, with the next release, is the avatar changing origin position while staying kind of flying too far, but resetting the position. So our object don't glitch. You know, if you know game design, your game performs better at the 0, 0 point. Once you fly away, it's gonna glitch. So that's one of the issues we're fixing. Then we have Campfire, which has a ton of also different little particle systems and stuff.
Can you repeat to just to make sure we answered Rafaela's question? How do you enter in a location with
Yeah,
cesium?
I will. I have to go back to Unity. I can show it in a minute.
Okay,
So
awesome.
another thing that we actually this morning, it was crazy. We were working on mixed reality, which is another thing that we are excited about. So check this out, guys. I'm in my
Wow. Oh, and the
playing with my
little
stuff.
black bars are gone now too. Oh, it's a little.
Look how cool.
That is super cool.
And another thing, we had a problem that we literally fixed this morning. We couldn't switch to the rooms. When you were in mixed reality, you couldn't go, you were stuck. But Arjun fixed it, and it works.
So now you can move around
Now
to.
you can go back to a different location, and then back to mixed reality.
That's super cool. Miriam says, "Wow."
Yep, everything comes in this package, out of the box. I'll show you real quick how to do. Hold on a second. The cesium thing. Okay. So I have a background in tourism and hospitality. This is why I kind of started in XR as geospatial enthusiast. So when you want to change, you would go into the folder. We sorted them by geospatial and then go to earth terrain. And what I would recommend you to do, because there are so many times that I messed up, so keep it clean. Don't overwrite what you have. Just go like this, show an explorer, and make a copy of this environment. Copy, paste. Because a lot of times I would do something and then my whole world is upside down and I can't figure out how to fix it. So I would just go to this project and then rename it what you want. Then you would go into this area. If you guys want to Google any latitude, longitude for me, I'll put it in here right now. Anyone want to provide me? Pick a town or anything and I will plug it in.
I mean, you're already at the Grand Canyon.
Who asked that question? Rafaela?
Rafael, yeah.
Oh, Rafaela, give us the.
Oh, Joanne wants to go to St. Petersburg, Florida.
Oh, okay. Do you
Oh,
have?
and Rafaela's got coordinates. I'm not sure how to read them out.
Oh, let me just copy.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
this is a little more complicated, but
No, let me share the coordinates.
yeah, we need the
just-
number that's like this. Oops. It needs to be like this number.
Yeah, I don't know how to
Usually
format.
just Google it and it will give me.
Time to load
I
in
think we
build.
need to restart it
Usually
again,
right away.
maybe. Hold on, let's do this. If you delete this and then we can do. Oh, did it connect? Oh, wait a minute. Am I not connected? I think I should have been connected.
Miriam also gave new coordinates.
Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe I wasn't connected. So if you do, I think this one, if you plug it in here, so this one they will give you some kind of default location. So this is the fresh tile of, I think they are somewhere in Denver. Oh my God, sorry. Somewhere in Denver, in the Denver mountains. Why does it look so a little weird? A little blurry, I'm not sure. I have to reopen the project. Okay, let's try again.
No, I think it's due to like some security issues maybe.
Which one?
Like into the system, like that blurry position maybe have like some.
Yeah.
Or other thing is working fine.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Yeah, that was a little weird glitch. But you just have to restart and kind of try to refresh the tiles. Everything comes from space, you know. So, okay, let's try again. What was the coordinates? Oh, there you go. Minus 24. And then minus 18, 118. Okay, there you go. So now,
Hooray!
where are we now?
Oh,
Miriam.
LA. This is really helpful
Oh,
to see.
Los Angeles.
Oh, hello.
hold on, let's try Mark's.
To be able to work through the issues is really helpful.
Yeah. Okay, so now it works. Okay. Just
Yeah,
try what?
that's me.
Oh, all right, let's try Rafaela's again. Rafaela, is that yours?
This is me.
Yeah, there you go. And maybe you can show us how you get the correct numbers. That'll be helpful for us too.
Well, sometimes, a lot of times they don't include minus. I don't know why. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So this one, 16. Oh, there you
That
go.
says she sees Italy. Woohoo!
Oh, another thing is that, but we're gonna do some in-depth tutorial on that. But what happened here, in here, you can see that we are loading it from the cesium ion. So it will come from kind of cesium data set, and it's going to be flat. If you change it to URL, that will, I don't want to do it because it will mess up my textures, but if you do URL and you go to grab a Google API, Google Maps API, you copy that API link, put it here, then you will see buildings. What you would normally
Into the 3D model.
You will see 3D models. There will, New York City will be all of the models. They blurry. It's not like sharp and beautiful. Another issue why I don't use it right now, and I'm gonna go to the conference. I'm gonna be bugging them about that. Is in Google URL. Once you're in VR, it constantly loads out. Like what do you call offloads the tile. So when you're looking in one place, it's fine. Then you move your head, everything is disappeared, then everything appears and everything appears. So you constantly move your head and things that constantly appear disappear. So which is kind of annoying. So I'm trying to find a way how we can cache what's around you for longer. But that's why I don't use normally. But if you do need that, it's a great choice. You don't need to build any buildings and stuff.
That's awesome. That was all the questions so far. Any more?
I think we are way beyond our time. But I would also encourage you guys to come give us a star on GitHub. I don't know if this is, if you have ever, if you use GitHub, if you're not registered, let me quickly send the link. If you can please give us a star and join our Discord if you're not. Did we share the link on Discord?
Yes, I shared that.
Sorry,
It's
guys.
easy to find from your website, though.
Sorry. My people. Copy. Yeah, they can do it from Discord. All right, so there's the link. And we hope that you will be building and sharing with your published apps very soon. Any questions? Any wrapping questions, comments, anything?
The only question I have that isn't super specific to my thing, which I won't bore anyone with.
Yeah, if you want to drop that one, probably. In the.
No, I'll just talk about I won't talk about that. There's just a question of whether or not you were at some point. I think you were mentioning that about bringing in integration with Ready Player Me,
Yeah.
or are you still up for that? Or yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's something that we can do alone, but I'm a bit keen. If you're going to do it, I would rather do it through your way of doing it,
Yeah.
because otherwise there's too many sort of hookups that I have to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Integrated business.
We just talked about it already. What I think I'm going to do is create a separate kind of dressing changing room. What Engage has. I like how they have it. You switch avatar, it's kind of all white, and then you decide. So we can have you can pick either stay with our local avatars or go to Ready Player Me. Because I think it's something like quality of life event, so we're trying to everything that needs to be used to build a basic app needs to be a part of the framework. Everything fancy, all this fancy UI and this and that, we can through the marketplace, so we can, start making money as a company. And yeah, well, we're already making money, which is great. Kind of proving the point that companies want to pay for content, not like pay developers to build something they can't even see. So, yeah. All right, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Please do give us a star, connect with me on LinkedIn, and email me with questions, and we'll see you probably in August. Thanks, Rafaela. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, I'm gonna stop the meeting.